Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's digital plan with me. I just wrapped up planning out the week of March 4th through the 10th. I used Kit 9 today, and spoiler alert, I am completely smitten with how this spread came together. I just love like the coffee and donut art and the color scheme and everything. So this is a kit that I can definitely see myself using again and again. So, and I also love the layout I used this week. I'm using the classic layout. This is very similar to what you'll see across several different other planner companies, just the tall vertical boxes that you can categorize into various things, and you'll see, but I used one for like events, and then I used one for my daily to-do list, and then on the very bottom I kind of used that for like a little mix of things, which you'll see here in a little bit. So my videos this week have been a little all over the place. We have had a lot going on, a lot of like house projects and things going on. I believe I talked about this in my monthly plan with me, but I changed my office. We're kind of basically prepping for when Andrew goes back to work. There's a couple different work prospects that we're looking into for him. One of them I'm actually kind of excited about. It's working for the Postal Service. So it's something that we got a recommendation for from one of our neighbors, and we're sort of looking into that. And then we're waiting to hear from Costco. They're supposed to start hiring potentially sometime this month. And then he's on the waiting list for Instacart. So we're just kind of figuring all that out. But I wanted to move the kids' desks into my office and make this more of like a work area for all three of us, because then I'm able to help them with their schoolwork while popping over to my desk and getting a little work done here and there and all of that. So yeah, I have been busy just moving everything around in our house. I had to move a lot of the stuff from the homeschool room downstairs into my office upstairs. I absolutely love how this office came together. I'm seriously obsessed, and I will share it here soon, maybe a little later today. I'm doing this voiceover. It's 12:56 p.m. on Friday. So maybe I'll pop on Instagram a little later today and share just like a little overview of how it turned out. But I absolutely love it. I think it's perfect. The girls love it especially, and we've been working in here for homeschool this week ever since we got the room finished up, and it's been going really, really well. I think it's going to be a really nice setup, a really good flow for our day. We're trying to knock out the big subjects like math and language arts first thing in the day, because that's the most important subject for them to do, and that's been working out nicely. So anyways, just lots of shifting things around and purging and cleaning and decluttering and all that kind of stuff. The downstairs room, we are now going to have that become more of like a workout space / guest room, because we do have a futon in there, and we have friends who occasionally come and like stay with us for a night or two. My brother, when he comes into town, he lives in Oregon. I wanted him to have a place to come and stay. So and then Andrew's sister too, we're hoping at some point she'll be able to come out, or we'll be able to visit her. It's been a while since we've seen her. So anyways, yeah, that's what's been going on here, and my videos have been all over the place because my filming schedule has been all over the place. But what I've decided to do is, we originally had Fridays as kind of a lighter school day where we didn't do as much school and everything, and I would be able to work more hours. And we're going to change that to Wednesdays now, because on Wednesdays I will now be able to film my budget video. I will be able to film like the next week's Wednesday video, whether that be new releases or a monthly plan with me, something like that. And then every Friday I would like to get a digital plan with me like this up, because I feel like, I don't know, I just have missed doing it, and I feel like it's a great way to like just give you guys shop updates and things like that, and then provide some inspiration for, you know, your planner spreads and using stickers and all that good stuff. So yeah, I'm hoping on Wednesdays now, with it being a lighter school day, the kids can kind of just go play or read or do something else, and I can get some filming done. The videos don't take long. Like the budget videos are usually pretty short. The digital plan with me, like I'm going to be planning out my week anyways. And I typically like to record my screen and then do a voiceover like this. My monthly plan with me is I enjoy filming those in real time just to kind of give you guys like tips and tricks for using GoodNotes and our products here at Planning to Prosper and things like that. So all of that typically doesn't take too long. Sometimes new releases will take a little bit longer, but yeah, so that's kind of the new routine, is to make Wednesday my content day, if you will. So I'm hoping to also put together like posts for Instagram and stuff like that on there. I don't know. I recently received some advice from another small business owner, and they have a very successful small business, and they have only ever used YouTube, and that's it. Like they post occasionally on Instagram for like important updates and stuff, kind of like I have been doing. And they said that like this is a husband and wife, you know, duo that have a small business, and they said, you know, like don't spread yourself too thin by trying to keep up with like a ton of platforms. Just really focus on one and use that. And I've always used YouTube, so I don't know. I've always been very confused about social media and what to do for it and stuff. So we'll see what I decide to do with that. I want to keep my Instagram. I think it's a great way to connect with you guys, like, and maybe even more on like a personal level, like sharing more behind the scenes and stuff like that. But we'll see what ends up happening there. Let me know if you're a small business owner, if you have experience with like social media. What's been your experience? What do you recommend as far as, you know, people like small business owners use social media these days to market their business? You know, it makes sense. And it just always perplexed me, like, and intimidated me, because I'm like, there's just so many social media platforms out there. I'm sure you guys know there's so many. And I'm like, what do I focus on? Maybe I just like really focus on YouTube, and I post on Instagram like I have been, and kind of take some pressure off of that, because I don't know, I see other companies like posting these like fancy reels every day, and I'm like so not there. Like I just don't, I couldn't, yeah, I just don't know, like it baffles me. And it shouldn't. Like, I think it's just like YouTube, right? Like when I first started YouTube, of course it intimidated me because it was new and I didn't entirely know what I was doing. But over time I got more comfortable with it. I learned like little tips and tricks and things like that, and kind of what my style is. And I'm honestly like, I see other YouTubers who are like, I do B-roll and I like plan out my transitions, and it's just so fancy. They have this like form they fill out of like, my outline for what I'm gonna say. I pretty much never do that. Like I've never done that. I've just winged it, and that could be why. I mean, a lot of these people who do that, they have larger channels than me, and maybe that's why they do, is because they are more professional about it, and like I wing it a little bit more. But I don't know. I don't necessarily have time to put that much energy. Like I just turn on the camera and I go, you know? So I enjoy watching the fancy videos, but I enjoy watching just the normal everyday videos just as much, you know? Like I don't need the fanciness necessarily to connect with the person on the other side of the camera. So yeah, anyways, little random thought, like thinking out loud about all those different things. I feel like there was something I was going to tell you guys, and I'm having trouble remembering what it was I was going to talk to you about. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it'll come back to me. We'll see. But as you can see on the screen, I am putting all my events for the day on the very top row. I'm just doing a general checklist that includes home tasks, work tasks, like anything I need to get done for the day. Instead of having a separate work checklist and like home checklist, I'm combining them, because truth be told, I never have like that many tasks. And if I have that many tasks, it's probably not realistic for me to get done in a day. I like to just give myself like 2 to 3 tasks, big tasks for each thing. Like for my house, throw in a load of laundry and clean something, like whether that be just like cleaning bedroom furniture or cleaning up, the homeschool carts because they get insane throughout the week. And then with work, like film a video and work on designing a product, get a sticker kit designed, whatever it may be. So I really try to not have like 10 tasks for work and 10 tasks for personal. So I just decided to kind of combine everything for the day. And I think that'll work out pretty nicely. And then I have a little separate area for my habits, which I think will work out nice too. Again, trying to just work on a few habits, not overloading myself. I have just realized that I am one of those people where I want to wake up and just have my stuff together, like, just go all in and change everything. And like, I have not been setting realistic expectations on myself whatsoever, like at all. And so I constantly feel like a failure essentially, because I'm like, okay, why am I not completing the things that I'm setting out to do? And it's just because it's not realistic. It's too much. I need to chill, I need to relax a little bit and like, just, yeah. So anyways, that's kind of my whole thing. I'm trying to keep it really simple. I love how this turned out, you guys. I love the content schedule, the workout schedule. Those are 2 big things I'm working on. The weather, I like to keep up with it right now because it's been a little wonky lately. Like some days it's hotter, some days it's colder. We've had overcast days. Typically in Arizona, the weather's a little bit more predictable, but lately it's been a little all over the place. So I like to track that. And I don't know, I just kind of enjoy tracking it anyways. So maybe I'll swap that out for the weeks where it's just hot all the time in the summer, every day, hot, hot, hot. Like it's always hot and sunny in the summer. So maybe I'll swap that weather one out for the mood tracker. But I love that like little mood ring. I thought that would be a nice little touch up there to track my mood each day. So I'll be sharing my after the pen post. This is kind of my before the pen, so you're not going to see my checklists and all that kind of stuff. It's just the shell of what I am doing. And then you'll see everything filled out, filled in, good to go on Mondays. I'm going to start posting my after the pen weekly posts or daily or whatever I plan, my month, whatever it might be. I'll post those on Monday just to give you guys some inspiration. Another thing I want to start up doing too is sharing more customer, like anyone who's in our community, like inspiration. We used to do the P2P spotlight program, and I really want to bring that back, but I want to make some changes to it. So yeah, I'm kind of thinking that through, but I definitely want to get that going because I don't want to just share my stuff all the time. I'd love to share your guys' stuff too. You come up with like the most creative, beautiful planner spreads, and I want to show them off. So I'm kind of thinking all of that through right now too. So if you have any ideas for it, definitely let me know. But anyways, that's pretty much all I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed seeing this come together. I can't remember what I was going to tell you guys. It felt like it was important, but it just, yeah, it's Friday. I'm like checked out, essentially ready for the weekend, especially with this week, how it's gone. It's been good though. I mean, it's all good. It's been very productive, and I'm very happy with the way we have things set up. We have the girls' toys and like their Nintendo Switch in our loft. So when one of the kids, like when they're done with school, usually it's Jules, she can go out there and just play and be on the same level as me, versus like having her go all the way downstairs and play in the playroom. I want her to be close, obviously. So she's right there. And then Maddie and I are able to finish up her schoolwork. Maddie's schoolwork definitely takes longer because she's older and she's, in the 3rd grade level. Jules is still working on preschool stuff, so her school doesn't take as long, but I just love it. I think it's going to work out really, really well. I like the schedule we came up with together as a family. We came up with like a chore schedule. We've been in like get your stuff together mode like all week this week. Like, okay, let's get it together. Let's get a good routine going. Let's do all these things. And redoing the house and making the house function for us. I don't know, you guys, like I feel like I've been so much more into functionality versus looks lately, especially with our house. Like, I don't really care how it looks. I want it to be clean, put together, all that kind of stuff. I want it to feel like home, obviously. But more than anything, I want it to function. Like, I don't need our loft to look super fancy. We decided to put a table in there to fold laundry. And then we also put like a big clothing rack in there to hang up the laundry. So now our loft has become an extension of the laundry room plus like the toy room. And then, having the homeschool desk in with my office, and each girl has their bedroom, whatever. But then downstairs, like the workout room, I figure, if a guest is staying there, they're not going to care what it looks like, like I want them to be comfortable and everything. So I'm not going to like leave dumbbells all over the floor or whatever. We'll put things away and make sure they're comfortable and they have everything they need. But, it's the people who come and stay with us. Like, we're family. We love each other. We're really good friends. Like, I don't judge. They don't judge, It's just, I've been very much more into spending time with people, loving on people, and making good use of my time, valuing time way more than money or things, stuff, all that kind of stuff. It's all about time, because we only get so much time. You can't ever go out and earn back time. Once it's gone, it's gone. We can always go back and earn more money, but we can't earn our time back, So that's just, I don't know, my perspective has totally, I don't want to say changed, because I feel like at the back of my mind, I always felt that way. I've always kind of just prioritized, I say this. So here's the thing. It's like in my mind, I value time more than everything else, but my actions said otherwise, because I felt this pressure to kind of keep up and to, earn X amount of money, and, comparing myself to other people who are taking their kids on these like fancy vacations and stuff. And it's like, we can take our kids just up north and go camping or go rent a little cabin. Like, we went to Sedona one year and it was so much fun. Like, we don't need to take them on these like fancy excursions, like I never got that as a kid, and I don't feel like I missed out or anything. We just didn't have the financial means to do like any vacations when I was a kid, but I just, just keep life simple and know what your priorities are, know what your values are, and act on those things. Like, don't feel like, anyways, I don't know, random little rant here, but I feel like my actions are aligning with my actual value system more and my priorities more. And the pressures kind of come off for a lot of different things. And the fact that Andrew's like stepping up to go work has definitely helped me a lot too. And just spending time with people I love and that I care about, it's just, I don't know, life is short. It goes by so fast, and I feel like I don't want to miss it. And I don't need fancy things. I just want more time. I don't need, 6 figures coming in so I can, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Anyways, that's that. That's what I have for you. So take from that what you will. But that's kind of where my head's at these days. So, and just letting go of perfectionism. Oh my gosh, I never thought I'd get to this point. But I feel like I'm just letting go of perfectionism. I never thought it would happen, you guys. I never thought I'd ever break free of being a perfectionist. But I'm done with it. Like, it's not realistic. I'm making myself miserable by, like, I'm putting this pressure on myself, these expectations on myself, stressing myself out. There's so little that we have control over. So I'm just giving the things I have no control over to the Lord, and saying, like, I need you to help me fix this. Like, we're doing this in Bible study right now. We're studying David and Goliath and talking about like the giants in our lives. And we were talking about, the things that keep us up at night. And there was this really great like visualization of whatever's keeping you up at night. Maybe it's a conversation you have with a person, or a relationship that fell apart, or your financial situation, or whatever it may be, your health and fitness goals, like your physical health, your mental health, whatever it may be. Obviously, be diligent, and you can't just like sit idly by and wait for things to happen, right? But there's also only so much you can control in those scenarios. And so you have to give it to the Lord and say, like, help me fix this. Like, give me the strength, give me the wisdom that I need, give me the discipline that I need. We have to ask for the right things, I think, in prayer. Like, I can't ask the Lord, hey, help me lose weight, or help me stop eating sugar or something like that. I have to say, give me like the fruit of the Spirit. I need to have self-control. I need to be more disciplined. I need anyways. So I don't know why I went on that random tangent, but I guess maybe that's what I wanted to talk to you. I think that is what I kind of wanted to talk about today, was all those things, because it's what's been on my heart lately. And I just feel led to share that, sometimes, and just word vomit. So thank you to those who are here for it and appreciate it and everything. And I always appreciate your guys' support and your kindness and everything. You're just the best. So I hope you enjoyed this little plan with me. I hope you have a fun weekend coming up. And yeah, let me know what you're up to in the comments down below, or if you relate to anything that I talked about today. And then I will see you all for new releases next week. We have brand new sticker kits to share with you all. So I am going to share a sneak peek on Monday of those. So stay tuned for that. And then, yeah, that's pretty much all I have for you. We have a fun weekend planned. We have some friends coming in to stay with us and like hang out and stuff. So that'll be fun. So I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, that's all I have. So have a great weekend. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe to catch all my future videos, and I will see you in another video next week. Hopefully we'll be back on more of like a regular schedule by then. And but we'll see. I'm just taking it a day at a time these days. So, that's what we got. So I will chat with y'all later. Bye.